Okay, this is our presentation for our Photon Grid video game, which will be a third-person racing game based off the Tron Light Cycles game. When you first go and enter the application, you'll be shown a menu screen with three options: New Game, Options, and Quit. Quit will obviously quit the application. Options are not quite implemented yet, and New Game will bring you to a new menu. This new menu will give you three options: single player, multiplayer, and back. Back will take you to the previous screen. Multiplayer is not implemented in this sprint, but will be in the next sprint. And single player will bring you into the actual game. For the purposes of this demonstration, we have two players playing. One is me and one is the AI. And the AI is more of a random directional player who will be there just to demonstrate the ability for our application to handle multiple players and collision detection purposes. Um, so, also when I click on the single player button, we will be shown the 3D gaming engine that we have decided to use in order to showcase our data structure and collision detection and other logic to the user in a very aesthetically appealing format. When I start the game, I'll have two different ways to interact with the vehicle. Either using the touch screens on the left and right hand side, which will be slightly transparent layers on the screen, and if I click those, it'll change my direction. Or on the keyboard here, I can use A and D to do the same thing. On an Android device, which we will showcase later, you can actually swipe the screen back and forth to change your direction, in addition to the touch panels on the left and right hand side of the screen. Okay, so I'll show you this. We can also notice that we have custom models that we've done in Blender 3. The walls are actually just standard box shapes given by the 3D engine that we're using, but the vehicle is actually a model that we constructed in Blender 3. So, we will also notice that when I start the game, the camera will be facing towards our vehicle and it will slowly rotate around. This will showcase the ability of the camera to chase and keep perspective on the player. It is a little slow on correcting, but this can be changed depending on the user's desire later on as we refine the project. So we'll start. Okay. I'm currently using the keys to change my direction and keep going around. And then I can also click. And as you see, I hit the edge of the wall and died. And as soon as you die and both players are destroyed, then the camera will change perspective and show the player the entire board and demonstrate the game over. You can see here the blue path is my path and the green is that of the computer, which will be semi-random, so he probably ran into himself. As the AI code is not quite smart enough to work through that. Okay.
Okay, we're going to showcase our game running on the Android phone. Same menu as before, so we'll choose new game, single player, and we're going, and we can actually swerve left and right with our finger here. Use the touch screens, go there. Ooh, let's avoid this. Oh, really fast. Oh, we died. So yes, just show it running on the Android phone, same perspectives, almost identical controls. The Android phone has the advantage of doing the swipe on the touchscreen, which I feel is a bit more natural than the side touches, but it's up to the user preferences. So there we go.